Hey there, so today I want to return to the fertile fields of the Mary Sue to squeeze you a glass of freshly cultivated cringe because, well, I care. And because you and I need to have a laugh, not only at offense culture, but also at the hypocrisy that many a person shows. Because you know, if you go out and you talk about certain characters and you talk about giving them specific considerations, well, depending on the context of that, you might get called a racist or a sexist or on. But the folks out here at the Mary Sue, well, they consider themselves on the quote-unquote right side of history. And that's why they've been able to talk about certain casting decisions or why they don't want certain changes or why they do and what have you. Now, Aladdin, it's now under the gun. Why? Because everything that comes out pretty much is under the gun. And Rachel Leishman, well, we're going to get a top-tier article. I mean, this is the same kind of consideration you're given from somebody saying, there's a Bucky Barnes figure with a disintegrated arm, and you know what? I cried. Oh my God, I cried. You can just see the quality of article out here and all of the things that people are offended by here. Fox News is shaming Jamie Lee Curtis for non-existent gun control hypocrisy. I mean, this kind of quality, of course, cringe. Freshly squeezed. But when we're looking at this, well, let's just get right into it. So buckle up, buckaroos, because we're heading to town. The first Aladdin teaser trailer is here, and people are mad. Not everyone is here for Prince Ali. So the first teaser trailer for Aladdin hit the internet last night, and everyone had something to say about it, as they should. Everyone had something. I mean, I couldn't drown out the sound because, you know, the internet. Oh, everyone. God, I tell you, the way that people go for the drama. But continuing, a lot of what they had to say was not happy. Dun dun dun. There is a treasured movie from our childhoods, and there is already controversy surrounding the Guy Ritchie directed film. Did you ever think you would say Guy Ritchie directing Aladdin? I mean, that's just strange to me. But continuing again, the biggest being the film's Princess Jasmine is not being played by an actress of Middle Eastern descent. Naomi Scott will take on Princess Jasmine, and she is of Indian descent. Oh my God. Well, at least you can't call that whitewashing or settler-splaining. How exactly do you go at that? What is the buzzword for this, I wonder? But continuing, being that Aladdin is set in what would be real-life Baghdad, we were previously put off by the fact that Disney just cast someone that they believed looked like they could fit the part rather than casting with an eye on representation. When you look at representation, I mean, think about that word there. So, of course, it can't be someone that looks like they fit the part. Nope. Always got to fit the part. I always wonder with this, how far down that rabbit hole do you climb? I mean, do you have to have certain sexual qualifiers for characters in movies? Do you have to have not just, say, color of skin, but apparently you have to have the person that will fit the same demographic characteristics? Of course, you're going to have them fit the same gender qualifier, but how far down that do you go? I always wonder exactly where it ends, and when I'm listening to folks like this, well, I figure that it probably never will. So continuing here, MM, who plays Aladdin, was born in Egypt and raised in Canada. Will Smith plays the genie. So we have a person here that's talking about this. I really want to be excited for the live-action remake of Aladdin, but then I remember a half-Indian, half-British actress was cast in the part of Jasmine. There are plenty of Middle Eastern actresses out there. Give us some representation. Wow, look at all of the horror from the whole 10 people that like that. My God, the internet is literally erupting into violence. Man, but continuing. Whether the concerns were about the actor or the aesthetic choices, the new trailer brought a lot of anger out of fans of the original film. So you can see that they posted that. You can check that out yourself if you want to. We're not going to go through it right now because, well, of course, they probably will flag the video. You leave it to Disney to go out and to do something like that because they're pretty good at it. So continuing here, people have a lot of thoughts about the trailer. People have a lot of thoughts about the trailer. Man, you talk about something that truly, truly clears up the mysteries of the world. People, they have a lot of thoughts when they watch the trailers. But continuing, comparing the animated to the live action, it is clear there were some artistic takes on the design of it. Here's somebody here talking about what if Aladdin, but every shot was busier and less clear. So you can see some of the shots there that, yeah, some of them do kind of look a little bit busier within that for sure. You actually have a lot more people that tuned into that one as well. Well, it's better than the 10. But then again, those 10 people, that was everyone on the internet speaking. So continuing. From the casting on, Aladdin has many issues, but apparently Disney is also using a rhyme that Terry Rossio wrote without any acknowledgement that Terry and their writing partner wrote it. Yeah, that's actually a big screw up. Disney, you do know about lawsuits, right? Because this is stepping into one right there. So strange that literally the only words spoken in the new Aladdin trailer happened to be a rhyme that my writing partner and I wrote, and Disney offers zero compensation to us or to any screenwriters on any of these live action remakes, not even a t-shirt or a pass to the park. You can see, oh man, they outdid that 10 again. Man. But continuing here, obviously people were complaining about the lack of other characters. The response, here's Mark Ellis, Aladdin, I can show you the world. Twitter, where is Genie, Jasmine, and so on. You can see them name off all of the characters here. Aladdin, it's called a teaser. All right, well, yeah, there you go. It's called a teaser there. For just a teaser, people are already up in arms about the changes Disney is making in the live-action version. For instance, the fact that the cave is a completely different animal. Man, look at that. So you got the cave change up. It's not the same cave. Who told Disney that a lion and a tiger were interchangeable? Oh man, now two people are outraged. They even changed Aladdin's costume. Why? Who knows? I'm still mad that they put a shirt on under Aladdin's vest. It feels like a direct attack. A direct attack because they put a shirt on under Aladdin's vest. Man, I can just see that this person, they have been in war zones. They have taken direct firing on because, yeah, they definitely feel pinned down by a shirt there. My God, what people go out and they say is a direct attack on them or a direct affront. It's also very interesting what they go out and say is A-okay. I mean, when you look at franchises again, you see things like Star Wars, and you see these same places and these same people going out and saying, but all of that's okay. Well, it shows you exactly where they stand, too. But continuing and finishing this up, Aladdin comes out in May of 2019, and if these initial reactions are anything, it's going to be a long journey to those Arabian Nights. Yes, indeed, it will be. I wonder, too, as we move forward, is this going to have yet more attachment and yet more internet controversy? And of course, the answer is yes. Yes, it will, because it doesn't matter exactly what you do. There will always be people out there that definitely want something to be wrong. And well, I wonder if there's enough controversy, what exactly Disney will hear there. I'm wondering, especially with the casting decisions, I'm wondering within that, is there a buzzword for that? Also, is there a buzzword for the attire changes? If people are mad about the vest there, is that shirt splaining or something? Or is there something more creative? Maybe you can come up one and let me know. So what do you think about this stuff? I mean, we see this for everything that comes out. We definitely see it for every casting decision and on. And when you see that, I mean, do you see a problem with the idea? There's, again, are some casting decisions that I definitely do question. And I find it interesting because the people out here who think they're on the right side of history, those people, they're willing to lambaste you over it. I mean, I saw the Dark Tower castings, for example, or all the things that were recently said about Superman. Those things, they were somehow A-okay. But these, no, they're bad. Much like they said having a black vampire slayer replace Buffy, that would be bad too. So, I mean, when you look at that, the hypocrisy, it's beautiful as well. But let me know what you think about this stuff. I mean, do these people have a point within this stuff? You know, it is, of course, trailer. But when you look at a trailer as well, I mean, it does give you some flow. And really, Guy Ritchie, well, that's interesting. Again, tell me what you think about it. Thank you. So if you like this kind of content, please consider supporting the channel. How can they support the channel? They hit that like, what is it called?
Liking.
Yeah, liking. Liking is very good. What is that other thing they can do as well?
Subscribe.
Subscribe, that's right. What does subscribing get them?
Cool stuff.
Cool stuff, yeah. Get all cool new videos. Then they can go to the Patreon link. Patreon link has all kinds of stuff too, doesn't it? It has your videos, right? Yeah, like the forest and on. There's also the PayPal link, which allows them to tip. And you like using tips. You buy toys, don't you?
Yes, and that's what I do to buy toys.
Yeah, you love to buy toys. And then there's also merchandise. Can you say, hey there?
Hey there.
That is a hey there shirt. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Now here, too, is the Tug Glug coffee mug. Can you say that?
Tug Glug coffee mug, and that really contacts everything.
It does contact everything. There are also 3 different kinds of coffee cups up there. They can look through them all. Yeah, what? 3? Then there's the detective one. This is HP TUGCRAFT and the wokeness of the damned. Isn't that scary? Look at those coming for him. And we also have this continuing shirt too. He's like, no. Continuing. Can you say continuing?
Continuing.
That's right.
Why is he like, no?
Because there's so many bad things. But he knows it'll be better, right?
Yeah, if anything, like a ninja or some monsters fight them.
Yeah, that's right. Ninjas, everything else. That's a good idea. But they have to get that shirt to have that, don't they?
Yes.
Yes, definitely. Man, I need a shirt.
To say yes.
Yeah, that's right. Yes. You want to say yes?
Yes, 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 yes.
Yes, yes. Though, buy that shirt. Right. Can you say bye now?
Bye.
And tell us what you think.
Good.
All right. Thank you.